Hi everybody, this is Jamal from Jayz Internet Solutions. Welcome to another episode of Jayz TV. The title of today's episode is called Crush It. Now if you've been watching Jayz TV for a while, you'll know that at the end of every single episode, I say crush it. And a lot of people ask me, what are you saying at the end of the videos? What does that mean? Where does it come from? And this video I want to sort of dedicate to explaining where crush it comes from. Crush it comes from the title of a book by Gary Vaynerchuk, which he launched in October 2009. And the sort of tagline of the book says, why now is the time to cash in on your passion? Okay. Now, I just want to give you a brief history of Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary and his family are from the former Soviet Union, and they moved to the States when he was quite young. And his father, Gary's father, got a job in a liquor store, and he worked very hard and eventually became part owner of that liquor store. And it was this Shoppers Discount Liquors, it was called. And then they sort of founded Wine Library, which is a wine company. And then when Gary took over, he sort of built that business by the millions, okay? And he's a very successful, very good marketing and salesperson, right? And then Gary sort of stumbled upon social media, and now he's been building his family business using social media, and he's also building his own brand with social media. So he's got a 10-book deal with Harper Studios. In October 2009, he launched Crush It. And in March 2011, he's going to launch his next book called The Thank You Economy. And Gary Vaynerchuk gets social media, right? He's very successful in his business, but he also understands social media extremely well. And he's a business person, he's very entrepreneurial. So for example, when he was 7 years old, he had 6 lemonade stands. And he says that he wasn't standing in them, right? He was doing marketing. So he was letting his friends stand in the lemonade stands, selling things for him. And he said that actually he would sit on the sidewalk and watch the cars driving by to see where their eyes were looking. Okay, where their eyes, when they come on top of the hill, for example, where were their eyes, in which direction were they looking, so that he would put the sign up there for his lemonade stands. So he was very into marketing at a very early age, and now he talks a lot about eyeballs, about Facebook and Twitter, and how successful they are because they have eyeballs. And so Gary Vaynerchuk is very passionate about business. He's very passionate about small businesses, about growing personal brands, and Jayz TV was started in part because of sort of inspiration from Gary Vaynerchuk, from what he did with his TV show called Wine Library TV. And that's why I sort of talk about crush it. And crush it means, you know, killing it in business, or, you know, making things happen, doing things at sort of the best level. And his sort of mission is to help other businesses crush it, help them sort of, you know, get to the top of their industry. And you know, that's sort of Gary's whole outtake or outlook on how social media can help you in your business. He's very into social media, like I said, and he's also he understands it in a very similar way to the way I understand it. Gary Vaynerchuk, we have a lot of differences. I don't drink wine. He has a whole wine show. If you see him on stage, he's a foul mouth. So you know, in a 1 hour talk on stage, or 30-minute talk, he'll use a whole lot of foul language, which I personally won't do. So there's a couple of differences between Gary and I, but there's also a lot of similarities on the social media side, and that's important for me. We think the same things, we see social media in the same way, and we sort of envision the same things in the social media industry. That's why I talk about Gary a lot. I watch, or said I've got his book Crush It in an audio book format. Then I've got a book as well, which is a video book combined, which is done for Crush It as well. And I'm sure you'll do the same for the next book, The Thank You Economy. So that's what Crush It is, and I want you to crush it. I want these videos to be a resource on the internet. We're on episode, I think, 40 now, or 41, whatever it is. And these episodes should be a resource for small businesses that anyone can go in on the site at any time and sort of watch a video and sort of understand the concept and then sort of go and implement it in their business. So that's the mission and that's the aim, and that's why we talk about Crush It. I'm not sure if I'll say Crush It when we get to episode 100, but I'm sort of saying that at the moment, and this is the video explaining why I'm doing that. So I hope you understand that, and until we meet again, this is Jamal from Jayz Internet Solutions signing off. Crush it.